Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Lugnus Monster, and today we do have a very exciting video. Today we're going to be talking about everything to expect from the Black Series in 2023 and moving forward. Really happy about this video. We do one every year, and really happy to be doing it again this year. So yeah, let's just go ahead and jump into everything to expect for 2023 from the Black Series. Real quick though, before you get into the video, if you are new to the channel, make sure you go down, hit the like button, and subscribe, because we are giving away this clone Captain Rex at 8,500 subs, and we are only 50 subscribers away, which is incredible. So thank you guys so much for all the recent support. I do really appreciate it. If you do want to enter in the giveaway, make sure to go down, hit the like button, and subscribe, because you do have to be subbed to the channel to enter. And basically how that'll work is once you hit that sub button, and once we hit 8.5k, I'll go and release a giveaway video, and then all you have to do is comment on that giveaway video to enter. So yeah, make sure to hit that sub button so you don't miss out, and on to the video. So first up, we're going to be looking at some of the already announced figures that were announced in 2022 but actually won't hit stores and release until 2023. So first up, we actually do have all of Black Series Wave 35, which has kind of been hitting overseas but hasn't actually hit in the US yet. So I'll throw up a photo of what that wave is right now. But honestly, that wave is kind of mid to me. It does have a few of the Andor figures, which are alright. And then, of course, I think the biggest one for me is, of course, that Mandalorian Luke Skywalker. I'm really excited for that one. But then there is also the Cal Kestis from the new Jedi Survivor game in this one. I think we're definitely going to see a lot more Jedi Survivor figures this year in the Gaming Greats line. And I will get into that in a little bit once we talk about Gaming Greats figures. But yeah, this is a pretty solid wave, and I guess it's probably going to hit stores right around like January, February of 2023. And we also do have almost all of Black Series Wave 36 already revealed. Now, this is subject to change. It's not set in stone, but as of right now, Black Series Wave 36 is looking like it's going to be one of the Obi-Wan Kenobi in his final duel outfit, one of the Fourth Sister, two Tala's in her Imperial outfit, which I don't understand why they're going to double pack this figure. That just seems absolutely absurd to me. But there's also going to be two Darth Malaks, which I'm really excited about. Darth Malak looks incredible, and it's super nice to get some more of those Old Republic figures. There's going to be one Bastila, and then one Vel from Andor. Now, this is a pretty solid wave. There's a lot of these I think I'm going to pick up, but I just don't understand double packing Tala. I think she's going to be the biggest peg warmer of 2023. We'll have to wait and see, but I just don't understand double packing her. I think if anything, you should have double packed Bastila, because she's going to be really popular. Now, this next image is actually a fan concept from Landspeeder Luke. His channel is linked in the description if you want to check him out. But it's actually a battle-damaged Vader from, of course, the final duel in Kenobi. And so I'm really hoping we get this figure in 2023, considering that we're getting that Obi-Wan. So I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, that we get this figure, but we'll have to wait and see. And then there are also 3 Gaming Greats figures that have already been revealed, but have yet to hit stores, that being Scorch from, of course, Republic Commando. Then we also do have the another figure from Republic Commando, and that is just the Battle Droid. Really excited for this one. We'll have to see how it turns out in hand. And then last up, we do have the Rocket Launcher Stormtrooper from Jedi Fallen Order. Really excited for all 3 of these, and I can't wait to have them in hand. And we also do have 3 comic book figures, including Mick from Scar Squadron, as well as another Dr. Alpha figure, and of course Mara Jade. This one is going to be really popular, I know it. And just with the popularity of the comic book line over the last few years, I guarantee we're going to be getting more comic book figures in 2023. And then we also do have 2 waves of 40th Anniversary Return of the Jedi already announced, which is pretty crazy for just now going into 2023. But those waves do include, in Wave 1, being Wicket, Han Solo in his Endor outfit, Leia in her Endor outfit, a Lando in his Skiff Guard outfit, and a Scout Trooper. And then looking at Wave 2, we do have Papalu the Ewok, we have Chewie in his like Jabba's Palace collar, we have the Emperor, Bib Fortuna, and then a standard Stormtrooper. So yeah, pretty cool looking waves. We also do have 2 deluxe figures that have already been announced, being Boba Fett and a Gamorrean Guard. And those are all of the figures that have already been officially revealed, but we do have some pipeline reveals to go over as well. So first up, we do have Ki-Adi-Mundi. Really excited for this one. I'm guessing this one will be a mainline figure. We also do have the Mandalorian. This one will be a brand new sculpt head to toe. I'm really hoping for a like pinless look all over. This one also does have the Darksaber from the Book of Boba Fett. That's like the photo they showed. So this one will probably either be in the Book of Boba Fett packaging or even the like Mandalorian packaging for the Mando Season 3. So we'll have to wait and see, but if I had to guess I'd say Mando Season 3 would probably be more relevant. And then we also do have Black Chrysanthemum, which I'm pretty excited about. We'll have to wait and see, but I'm guessing this one will be a deluxe figure. Speaking of pipeline reveals, we do have a few from Book of Boba Fett. We do have Cad Bane, which is pretty cool. Excited about this one. We also do have a Tusken Raider. Don't care as much about this one. This one's okay. And we also do have a Pike Soldier. Same thing. I don't really care much about this one, but it is nice to be getting more Book of Boba Fett characters in the line. We also do have some 20th anniversary of Clone Wars figures. Super happy about this subline. It's going to be great. But we do have Ahsoka in her seasons like 3 through 5 outfit. Really happy about that one. It's nice to finally get that version of Ahsoka in the line. We also do have a Magna Guard for the exact same reason. That one's awesome. Cannot wait for that one. And we also do have a Phase 2 Clone Trooper on the new body. That one a lot of people have been asking for a long time. So like I said, another great one to get. And then in this photo, we also do have a Black Series Omega from Season 2 of the Bad Batch. So we'll have to wait and see how that one comes out, but I bet we're going to be getting a lot of Bad Batch characters in the line this year. Now looking at the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi, we do have a few pipeline reveals for these as well. So looking at Wave 3, we do have an R2-D2 completely brand new sculpt, dome to wheels, I guess you could say. So that one's going to be brand new, and it's about time we got a proper scale R2-D2. There's also going to be a Final Duel Luke Skywalker. This one will be on the brand new Luke mold, so really excited about that one. We also do have a Vader. This one will presumably have a removable helmet, which is super good. We did have one of those back in like 2014-15, and it kind of sucked. So it's really nice to be getting a brand new version of this. This is going to be incredible. And this is another reason why I think we might get that Kenobi Final Duel Vader, because they already have the Unmasked Vader head sculpt. And then there is also a Royal Guard in this wave, so that one's pretty cool. That's only 4 figures though. Normally a wave is 5, so I'm assuming there'll probably be a 5th one added to this wave at some point, but like I said, we will have to wait and see. There's also one deluxe figure for the 40th that has been revealed, and that is going to be a Rebel Endor soldier. So really excited about this one, and I can't wait to see how this one comes out. This one is the little deluxe. It's deluxe, so I'm kind of scared to see like how it actually turns out, but I'm excited. And now this is not officially pipelined yet, but this is heavily rumored that we'll be getting a Starkiller in 2023. As of right now, the rumor is that he will be released as a convention exclusive first, and then later down in the main line during 2023. So as of right now, all the rumors point to us getting a Starkiller in 2023. So that is actually all of the pipeline reveals that we do have, but we do want to get into some predictions now, because there's a lot of potential for the Black Series in 2023. I do want to start off with the 20th anniversary of Clone Wars. We did already talk about some of the pipeline reveals for the line, but I do want to talk about some of my personal predictions. I think that the 20th anniversary of Clone Wars is going to be really, really huge for the Black Series in 2023. There is a ton of potential for the line. I think Hasbro has noticed like the growth and sales of Clone Troopers over the last couple of years, especially with that Target exclusive Clone Wars wave with like Echo and Obi-Wan, Anakin, all that entire wave. I think that Hasbro saw the popularity of that, and they're really going to take advantage of this 20th anniversary line, and they're going to go all out on it. I'm really hoping so. And you know, I couldn't have a video like this without doing a segment for 5s, but I think that the 20th anniversary of Clone Wars is a perfect excuse to release a 5s. Literally, I mean, it's Clone Wars. 5s is like, there's the dots just connect so perfectly. There's no reason not to do a 5s in this, and I really think that this is the year we're going to get 5s just because of that 20th anniversary of Clone Wars. So fingers crossed, we'll have to wait and see, but I think if we're getting a 5s, it's going to be this year. And I think that this is also a great excuse to release a Super Battle Droid. I think that the Super Battle Droid has kind of been consistently everybody's most wanted figure for a long time now. So I think this is a great reason to release it, of course. Like I said, there's really not an excuse to release a lot of these figures when you have a 20th anniversary. So I think that this is going to be another one that's released this year. Unfortunately, it might be a deluxe. We'll have to wait and see, but I'm really hoping we'll get a Super Battle Droid this year. Now looking at Archive, we've gotten 6 new waves of Archive over the last 2 years. We've gotten 3 each year, so I don't see any reason why Hasbro would not do another 3 waves of Archive this year. I can't really predict what the figures will be, but I think we're definitely going to get more Archive waves. Now, I will be making an entire video dedicated to this later this year, but I did want to throw out this. This is a photo from the 2020 Archive fan vote. These were all of the contestants on for pretty much options on what we could vote for what we wanted to come to the archive line, and Commander Cody ended up winning that vote back in 2020. But if you look at the options here, every single one of these figures has been re-released in some sort of line, whether it's the 50th Lucasfilm or just as like a standard re-release. All these figures have been reissued some way, except for Slave Leia. So maybe this is the year that we'll get a Slave Leia. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a lot of hope for this, but it is the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi, and this is also the one figure out of all of these options that has not gotten a re-release in some sort of fashion. So fingers crossed we'll get a Slave Leia, but I don't know. It's kind of up in the air at this point. 2023 also has a really, really good lineup for TV shows coming out, and that's also the Bad Batch. The Bad Batch starts in 4 days. January 4th is when the Bad Batch starts. And you know Hasbro's going to be making a ton of figures for this show. They already have pipelined Omega, like we did talk about a little bit earlier. But I guarantee they're going to be releasing a brand new Season 2 member of every one of the main squad. I guarantee that this is going to happen. And I think this is going to happen rather soon. I think like January of this year. Like right now, we're in January. I think that we're going to be seeing a lot of Bad Batch reveals, considering that the show is just now coming out. They tend to do weekly releases, and so I guarantee we're going to be getting some Bad Batch reveals right off the bat, and I think they're going to go pretty hard with Bad Batch this year. We'll have to wait and see, though. And then, of course, The Mandalorian Season 3 starts in March, and you already know Hasbro's going to go all out for Mando Season 3. The Mandalorian is the most produced Black Series line as of right now, and you know that they're not slowing down anytime soon. The Mandalorian is literally just a piggy bank waiting to be broken open for Hasbro, and with the new season coming out, you know Hasbro's going to be pushing out a ton of figures for the show. So yeah, I think come like end of February, beginning of March, they're gonna start up their like Bring Home the Bounty Wednesdays, kind of like they did for Season 2, and we're gonna be getting weekly reveals of Mandalorian figures. Then, of course, we do have the Ahsoka show that comes out in mid to late 2023, and to be honest, this show is kind of a mystery. We don't know a lot about it, but I guarantee we're going to be getting some figures for it. Just from the trailer that did come out, I don't know if it was San Diego Comic-Con or where the trailer was shown, but there were some leaked live-action images of Sabine and of Hera in live action, so I guarantee we're going to be getting a live-action version of both of these characters in the Black series, and I really expect to get both of these guys live action, and probably the rest of the Rebels crew if they do show up in the show. But yeah, I do expect quite a few Ahsoka figures as well this year. Back a few months back, YakFace did post this image, and it was kind of teasing towards a hologram line coming to the Black series. We haven't heard much about it since, but I do believe that this is still relevant, and I think in 2023 we will see the introduction of this hologram line in the Black series. I'm not sure how to feel about this, but I think I'd have to actually see it officially revealed before I pass judgment. Now, every single year so far, for the last couple of years, Hasbro has been doing a HasLab for Star Wars. 2020 was the Razor Crest for TVC, 21 was, of course, the Rancor, and then 22 was Reva's lightsaber. And I think that Hasbro is going to go ahead and do another HasLab, of course, in Star Wars this year. Now, will it be Black Series or TVC? We'll have to wait and see, but I have a feeling that it's going to be Black Series, and I'm pretty excited about it. Now, I do think there are a few options that Hasbro could go with this. Obviously, there is the 40th anniversary aspect of things. They could do something from Return of the Jedi, and I think the obvious pick here is an AT-ST. This one's pretty solid. I think it would be around $250 to $300, and I think it would be a solid HasLab choice. So we'll have to wait and see, but I think that if they're going to go 40th anniversary route, that is the way to go. But I think that there's something else that a lot of people are kind of sleeping on. And this was nearly 6 months ago. YakFace did post this image, and it is a pretty much image of the Mandalorian Naboo starfighter, and it says Wizard on it. But this is basically teasing that we will get some sort of version of this vehicle in either the Black Series or the Vintage Collection. Now, the obvious response is the Vintage Collection because it's a vehicle, so it's smaller, easier to do in Vintage Collection. But I do think that this is going to be a perfect Black Series scale vehicle. It is right at that scale to where it'd be around a $250, $300, $350 HasLab, depending on how Hasbro wants to price it, and I think that would be a perfect price for a vehicle of this size. And with Mando Season 3 coming out in 2023, it is the perfect time to launch a HasLab project like this. If you just launch it as soon as the show comes out or during the show, you have all of the traction from the show to drive sales of the actual HasLab, so I think if they're going to release a ship like this, it's going to be right during, of course, when Mando Season 3 is coming out. So I think we're going to hear a lot about this, whether it is a TVC version or a Black Series. I think come March 1st, we're going to hear a lot about it. But yeah, that is all of the stuff I have for today. So if you guys did enjoy, the like button and subscribe. Comment down below what you guys think of my predictions, and hopefully we'll get a great 2023. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.